Hey, hey, it's part 2, The Empire Strikes Back of Unit 5 reviews. And we're going to start off with some perimeter and area work with rectangles, item 16 from our unit review. And there's a rectangle there. It measures a length of 19 inches and a width of 12 inches. And they've asked us to find both the perimeter and the area. Remember, the perimeter is that fence that goes all around. Peri, around, meter distance, the distance around. So to get the perimeter, we need to add up the sides. Now, a slightly quicker way of thinking about that is remembering that, well, since we have two sides that are 19 and two sides that are 12, it's a rectangle after all, opposite sides are equal, we can add up a length and a width, and then we can double that. 2 times length plus width, 19 plus 12, 9, 10, 11, 21, 31. 2 times 31 just means I'm going to double that, and that means that my perimeter is going to be 62 inches. Now, all we did was add up the length of each side. We're working in one dimension, so just inches, and inches are good. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to clear some space. Area is different. Remember, area is where we're looking for the square units within. Area is not the fence that goes all around. Area is the grass inside the playground. To get the area, we've got to multiply. Now, the basic formula for area of a rectangle is length times width. If we plug in our numbers, then we know we're going to have to multiply 19 and 12. You can do this any way you like. I'm going to show a shortcut method for my work here. And right this second, I'm getting 228. Just double checking in my head. 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 1 is 1. Yep. Okay. I'm feeling good about 228 being the product of 12 times 19. I'm sure somebody will tell me in the comments if I got that wrong. Now here, we're working in 2 dimensions, length and width. 2 dimensions means square dimensions. So my area isn't just 228 inches, because I'm working in 2 dimensions, it's 228 square inches. 2-dimensional measurement. Okay, now let's talk about looking at applying the ideas of area and perimeter with problem solving. So here I've got a rectangular kitchen, and in my head I'm just picturing this rectangle. And I already know the area. It's 126 square feet. Hooray. And I know that the length is 14 feet. And they've asked me to find the width. Again, I'm going to go back to my formula for the area of a rectangle. I know I have to multiply length times width. Well, what do I have? I have the area, interestingly enough. I've got the left side of this equation. Yay! And I have the length. I don't have the width. So I have to figure out, well, 14 times something is 126. Well, for the purposes of what we've got going here, I would grab a calculator, 4th graders, because I know most of us aren't doing double-digit divisors. Because to figure this out, I probably would say to myself, well, okay, I can use my inverse operation, and I can divide 126 by 14. I don't want to demonstrate that because I don't want us to get bogged down in that. We're not going to have a problem on the test where we can't either maybe use a calculator or where we'll need to have to do this. So I've got my handy-dandy calculator right here in my hand, and I just punched in 126 divided by now 14, and it's telling me that I can get 9 groups of 14. Ba-ding! So what do I now know? I know the width equals 9, And the important thing here is, remember, this was not a division test or a multiplication test. It's a measurement conversion test. So it's got to be 9, something to do with measurement. And in this case, 9 feet. So I'm just measuring one dimension there, the width. All right? Don't get bogged down in the division. Get a calculator. Relax. Remember, this is a test that is about something else. Use your tools. Finally, here we have a problem. Jack buys some rocks. Good for Jack, who doesn't need rocks. Each rock has a mass of 4 kilograms. Okay, so each rock is 4 kilograms, and he buys 19 rocks. How many grams of rock did Jack buy? And then I have to explain how I solved. I can see that. Well, I'm noticing a couple of things. If I want to find out the mass of what Jack has, I might start by finding the answer in kilograms by just multiplying 4 groups of, or 19 groups of 4. 19 rocks, 4 kilograms apiece, and I'm going to find the total in kilograms. But the answer asks me how many grams. How many grams? So I might also start out converting my 4 kilograms into grams. In fact, I think I will. So 4 kilograms, I need to think, okay, how many grams is that going to be? Well, I know that kilo means thousands. So 1 kilogram is going to be 1,000 grams. That means if I have 4 kilograms, I have 4 groups of 1,000 grams. And that works out to be 4,000 grams. So now I could do 4,000 times 19, because I'm going to have 19 groups of 4,000. That's cool, and you might be thinking, well, that's like really hard. No, it's not. Break it down. If I've got 19 times 4,000, I'm going to start out with 19, and then I'm going to break that 4,000 into 4 times 1,000. Now, here's the beauty. 19 times 4. 76. Now I have 76 times 1,000. And that, my friends, that's not hard. 76 times 1 is 76 times 1,000. There we go. 76,000 grams.